What is up, my fellow budget travelers? In today's video, I'm taking you with me to Jamaica. I'll show you the arrival and the departure, and we're going to do some shopping along the way. Now, while you're arriving, I know you're going to be a little bit tired, but after you walk through this little maze that it is to get through customs, it's going to lead you to a bunch of kiosks, and at the kiosk, you need to scan your passport, and it's going to print off a little ticket, and they're going to ask for that ticket as you go through customs. So even though you just scan your passport and it looks like all you have to do is scan it, make sure that you do take the ticket that prints out. It'll be a piece of paper in the bottom. Also, before you fly, you're going to have to make sure you have an e-ticket here. Your airline should send you an email with something like this. So you're going to go ahead and click on that, and this is the website. It's going to look like this, and you just go through and you fill it out. It's really not that hard. It takes maybe like 2 minutes, and then just screenshot your e-ticket form so that you can have that to show them at customs. They also ask for it a couple other times along the way, so just have it handy. And again, you only have to fill it out the one time and then just screenshot it or, save it in your email so that you have it to pull up easily in case they ask for it. But I just always just showed them the screenshot. Once you finish with customs, you'll see this lounge area over here. Now, just to explain it a little bit, if you're staying at Sandals has its own thing, but the most common one that people go for is Mobay. Think of it as starting your all-inclusive package off early. There's different levels to this, but basically think of it as like a ride to and from the airport. They have free Wi-Fi in there. They also have free alcohol, free drinks. It's air conditioned, which is really nice because most of the airport is tropical feeling, if that makes sense. I've done Mobay in the past, but this time we went with Amstar. So if you're looking for your shuttle service, you're going to look at this map here. It makes it really easy to find your service. Then you go over to the desk and they're going to give you a wristband most likely. And then you're going to go out to Margaritaville, and that's where you can wait. So it's really up to you if you want to hang out at the bar and drink over here. It is open aired and pretty warm out there. It is the tropics. But we just got some beers and some water there, and I want to say our bill was like $15 or something like that for a couple of beers and a water. So it's really up to you while you're waiting for your shuttle if you want to hang out here or get one of those passes. But the shuttles come really quick. So in terms of getting a pickup, like arrival service, it's kind of a waste of money, honestly. I would suggest getting the departure service though, because they do get you there like 3 hours early. That's kind of standard for most all-inclusives. They want to make sure you don't miss your flight, so they'll pick you up bad early in the morning, way before your flight. Sometimes it's even 4 hours before your flight. But basically, you're going to have at least 3 hours to waste in the airport. And for this trip, we stayed at the Grand Palladium, which was about a 45-minute drive out into the mountains of Montego Bay. But it is a really pretty ride. Just keep in mind, there are a lot of potholes in Jamaica, so if you're one of those people who gets a little car sick, just sit towards the front of the bus and you won't feel them as much. All right, now let's talk about coming back and checking out what the airport looks like inside. So your shuttle is going to drop you outside, and then you'll have all these guys coming to try and take your luggage for you. It's up to you if you want to use them or just walk with your luggage. We just walked with our luggage. If you need to drop your bags off, all of the airlines will have a number at them. So you could look at the directory and it'll let you know which airline is which and where to drop your bags off. They all have numbers on them. You could see here in the background there, like that's Frontier. And then you'll see here, they're all numbered. And you'll see here, this is where Mobay comes in handy. You get to skip the line right here. So it's like a fast track pass kind of thing. But otherwise, you'll be standing around for a little while. And once you get through the check-in process, it's going to kick you right out into Montego Bay duty-free. I'll let you guys kind of just take a visual tour, but there are stores inside the airport as well. So remember, duty-free is like tax-free. But otherwise, there are a bunch of stores inside as well that have a lot more stuff besides what you see here. They have a lot of crazy flavors you're not going to see anywhere else except for in Jamaica. And they also have a lot of history and things for a bunch of the different rums. So make sure you take the time to read that as well, just because it's really interesting. Now, in this duty free, you're going to have to carry whatever you buy. So keep that in mind. You'll be lugging your box around on your suitcase with whatever you buy here. They don't hold it at the gate for you like a lot of other places. Now let's get into the heart of the airport. You can see there are so many shops and a bunch of different places to eat as well, and I'm about to show you all of them. If you're a big Margaritaville fan, there is one in the airport. It's all the way on the other side, so just to give you a heads up. There's also a Jamaican bobsled cafe, which has meat patties and things like that, more traditional Jamaican food. But otherwise, if you're looking for fast food, this is an idea of what they have in the food court area. Of course, we had to get one more red stripe for the road, and they had red stripe light here, which was pretty cool. I thought that was a fun thing to try. But of course, I had to end it with a red stripe traditional. Unfortunately, had to end it. I don't know why. I just think the beer down there tastes so much better than the bottles we get back home. They have a bunch of Bob Marley things, so don't go with the first place that you see. Shop around for a while first. I mean, I know you're there 3 hours early, so you have the time, but they have a whole ton of stuff for you to find, so don't just go with the first Bob Marley thing you see. They've got a ton of stuff everywhere. Now, if you're looking for a really good cheap deal, the pop-ups over here by Margaritaville had the cheapest prices, like $10 caps, $5 things. So If you're towards the end of your budget, definitely shop over here first and then make your way backwards, but these were the best deals down on this end. There's also a Starbucks over here as well. So over by gate 15 is where Margaritaville is, and a bunch more cheap buys. And even if you don't get anything at Margaritaville, definitely still come check it out because there's all this like years of memorabilia that people have stuck on the wall here. You could even stick something on the wall if you want and leave your mark on Jamaica, but I thought that was so cool. They have really cool phrases in Jamaica too, so that's always a fun original souvenir if you're looking for something different. They've got those sayings all over, magnets and all sorts of things all over the place. And as always, I'll show you what the bathrooms look like, so I'll end on that. And that's going to be it for this video, but if you want to see more of my Jamaica trip, make sure you check out this playlist next. Otherwise, this is the video that YouTube thinks you'll like the most, so I'll see you there.